Hey, it's Ross.
And Joel.
The first time we met attorney Mo DeWitt from justcallmo.com, I figured we'd just talk about normal stuff.
I'm not a lawyer, so I figured we'd just talk about marketing or just something casual like that.
No, but the first thing that left his mouth was, let me see your insurance.
Do you have uninsured motorist coverage?
And that's when we knew, okay, this guy's a little different. Mo doesn't just wait until something goes wrong to care.
He makes sure you're covered in case something goes wrong. He wants you to be protected before life goes sideways. So if you've been in a car or motorcycle accident and the insurance company just is not helping, call Mo.
Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com or 1-800-CALL-MO. Orlando's injury attorney.
Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Good Sauce with Ross and Joel.
Oh my goodness. Baby! Oh yeah. It's episode 96, which was an interesting year. Baby! You're listening to Good Sauce with Ross and Joel. My name is Ross. That is Joel.
Sir.
That is Mr. Nico, always producing the show.
Yes, sir.
He's always happy. We're happy. We're happy that you're here. We're happy that you're listening. And we have a very special guest on episode 96 here at Good Sauce. And before we get there, though, there's so many things that I have to talk about before we get into our special guest, which sounds more like a flirt and a romance. But the first thing I promise people, again, like I said, I'm trying this year. This is a new year, new me. This past weekend in Daytona, if you bought tickets and you went out to that comedy club out in Daytona,
Valentine's weekend,
race weekend, and boy, was it awesome. I just want to start off the show by saying thank you to everybody who got tickets for Daytona. If you want more tickets, guess what? Leesburg, March 7th. We're coming at you. Now, back to the very magical. I'm on the hunt for top 10 Orlandoans. All right? I think we've had a streak.
An extended Rushmore.
Yeah, an extended Rushmore
10 heads
of Central Floridians. And when it comes to charm, when it comes to craziness, when it comes to stories, whimsy, there's one person that is starting to jump out to me when what life has given me when it comes to people meeting. Please put your hands together.
I can't. I'm holding something.
For the voice of Orlando City. We're here to celebrate the kickoff of an MLS season this weekend.
Let's go.
Mr. Tim Barr. Woo! Timmy B.
Man, I'm turned on by that intro.
Timmy B.
Good, it worked.
So just to clarify, you are the voice of Orlando City. You're also the voice of a whole bunch of things. You have a long entertainment history here in Orlando, but we're here to talk mainly about Orlando City and you being that voice up top. What was it, dude? How sick? Do you still have fun doing it? We've become friends. I've also worked at Orlando City. But are you enjoying it? Like, I don't know, dude. I just always...
No, I hate my job.
Yeah.
What a crazy question, dude. No, I love what I do. Listen, I always say the gift in life is to do for free. If you would do for free what you get paid for, then you are living your best life. And they're literally, I laugh every time they cut me a check. Legit, because I would do this for free.
I mean, I
laugh every time I write a check.
I would not.
You think I have that much?
I don't think I would say either one of those things on record.
Hey,
I'm never getting a raise now.
We're gonna cut all.
Yeah. We'll chop it all down. But yeah, this is a huge thing. If you guys don't know this about us, Joel and I. And Renato's on his way. He will understand offsides by the end of 2032. This weekend is Orlando City's first MLS Week 1 kickoff. And listen, I'm not getting paid to say this, and no free pub, but guess what? There's some free pub coming for Orlando City. I love that team. I love the beautiful game. I love the city beautiful. If you don't have anything to do Saturday night, the home opener of every Orlando City season is some of the most magical, exciting, hopeful. There's like
we're undefeated.
Everyone's tied. There's this perfect. It's like the energy is palpable. Is that the same case for you?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I literally, once the season ends, I'm counting down the days till I can go back home.
My two favorite energies at Orlando City games is home opener and playoffs.
Yeah.
The home opener has that same level of energy, even though it's the first
I mean,
game.
it's a special type of energy, but to counter what you're saying, Joel, I think there's an energy there for every single game, especially in my seat where I am located, where they position me. I'm right above the wall, and they bring it, man. They bring it. They show
so cool.
up. They show out. I mean, sure, you get that extra burst for the first game of the season.
Totally.
The playoffs, of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I tell everybody, especially people that have never been to a soccer game,
Oh, yeah.
they go and they're like, man, that was an experience.
Yeah, I like to bring friends from overseas because they don't expect it.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like, oh, it's MLS. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Orlando's got something going on. Like, you need to come to one of our games. And I always put them in the wall.
Yeah,
And usually before the game even starts, when the drums are going, they're like, oh, thank you. This is awesome.
God, I have so many announcer questions for you. Like, off rip, do you have a favorite name that you've always said? Like, is there, like, phonetically, you're like, God, I love saying Ojeda.
So,
Like, is there anything that just, like, tickles
we
the
know
fa-
yours.
Yeah. Never mind.
I mean, I love all of our guys, but I would say I always get a chuckle out of because there's so many foreign names that are unique, and I don't always get the opportunity to speak to a visiting team's representative to get the proper pronunciations.
Yeah.
So my favorite ones are the ones that I don't know, that I have to pretend I do know, and
Yeah.
just stretch them out in a way that it sounds like I'm actually saying something relatively close to the name.
What you're describing is actually a nightmare for me.
Yeah.
And you're just, that's amazing. You're the right guy for the job because it makes me want to wet my pants right now.
Yeah. You see Thurl Hulson with, like, a couple of other, like...
There's like dots over
there's
letters.
dots over it. You got the toothpaste symbol.
Bro's got a question mark in the middle.
Yeah, you got to just, like, Ojeda. But you know what? Like, a favorite phonetic name over the years, because you've been the announcer of Orlando City since day one.
No, not since day one. There had a couple guys before me, but I think I might be I would imagine, because I got to be
been
the
working.
longest tenured one. And
I like what you do too, because sometimes people take that type of gig and they're like, I am unofficial. I will just do it like this, and there's no character to it. But you really bring some some seasoning on those.
So
Especially yellow cards and red cards, and when you have to warn people not to be nasty in the stands, there's just this like energy. If you've been to the games, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
and if you haven't gone to the games,
go to the games.
go to the game.
Go to the games.
Go to the game.
And, like, we're literally saying,
Renato, go to the game.
Bro, I've been a couple times.
I'm just.
Who is this guy again?
Yeah, this is the greatest, the GOAT.
I'm like, you guys don't even have this set up where I can actually see him. I'm like,
That's on purpose.
He's like second guest on Johnny Carson over here. Just
If
Kind of the vibe I'm going for.
I give him a signal, he tases you, and you won't see it coming.
He's our triple eyebrow guy. He's the greatest triple.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
I get
He's
it.
got a great mustache right now, and it just screams third eyebrow. Yeah,
Looks good, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
You drive a van?
Define drive.
No, but I want to.
All right, just to spoon feed even more, I think it's important that people know what exactly Joel is talking about when it comes to the flavor. And this is a huge talking point, I would say, around the league. There's not many announcers, and there's also not many teams that would allow the announcer to make, how do you say, creative choices.
Well, I think that's a big credit to the organization.
Yeah,
they allowed me to put some personality to it. And a little backstory of how this all really originated, if I may. There was a former player, Justin Miram.
Yeah.
And apparently he had left. I don't know the entire backstory,
Yep.
so part of my ignorance on that. But it was my first season with the team, and we got 25,000 plus in there. He's on the bench. He's not even starting. While he's sitting on the bench the entirety of the game, the entire place is chanting, F you, Miram, F you, Miram, F you, Miram. So I'm listening to this, and I'm like, all right, well, I come from hosting a bunch of different things.
Something's
and working in
happened.
pro wrestling. And so let's feed into this. Like, this is amazing. Let's go.
We need a
That
heel.
is actually not everyone's first instinct.
It was mine. I'm like, let's make this bigger.
But most people's instinct is like, we might have to calm this down. This guy goes like, yo, we need more blood in the water.
What if
more
we threw
of
gasoline on it?
And that's really what I did. And so he gets subbed in. And, typically in the world of PA announcing, the away team's very monotone, like, and now entering Bob Smith. Well, I'm listening to 25,000 people tell this guy to piss off. So he gets subbed in, and I just announce him with like the most disgusting disdain.
I'm gonna pimp you into it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Can we get a recreation of the infamous Justin Miram?
It was something along the lines of like Justin Miram. And
In front of like 25K.
gross.
You know what's so funny? I remember that moment. I've been a season ticket holder before I got the gig. I remember the moment the announcer leaned into the crowd, and boy, did it turn it up.
It went pseudo-viral.
And the reason why Justin Miram got all that slag is because after he left, he just said not great things about his time in Orlando. He did not enjoy his time playing for the Lions. So when he came back, everyone was like, why are you talking all this crap about
No, actually,
us?
that's not what they said. They said, F
Yeah.
you.
There was criticism here. And
Ross,
Joel,
you know I got fat stacks.
you got fat sacks?
I'm looking to buy a property. I'm just not really sure how to go about the mortgage lending process.
That mortgage guy, Don, has got all of the answers to your questions.
Yes.
Even if you're a homeowner and you're looking to refi and you don't even understand what I just said,
If you don't know the difference between refi and Wi-Fi, call my guy, that mortgage guy, Don.
that mortgage guy, Don, has his own radio show on Real Radio where he answers your questions live on air.
Talking about Home Loans Radio, 104.1 on the weekend.
I am talking about Home Loans Radio on the weekend.
I'm going to listen to it. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You can call Don. You can ask him questions yourself.
Interest rates are going always up and they're always going down. And you always got to be on top of it. And the best way to be on top of your mortgage and finance rates is by going to thatmortgageguydawn.com.
He's the Puxatawny Phil of mortgages. He'll tell you what's going to happen.
So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote. Oh, you know what? Just play the jingle instead. It's way better.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguydawn.com.
Now, this is one thing that I wanted to run by you here is that, we have our announcer. What do you think about this guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, Good Sauce with Ross and Joel.
That's cool.
Okay. All right.
Shots fired.
Yeah, so you're not a fan.
Nah, that was unique. That was,
cool.
unique to your show and your environment.
What about this?
What time do you guys record again? I can totally open up my schedule.
He sounds like who is the gentleman that did the tracks for Real Radio?
His name is Dan Stone.
Yes,
This
Dan
show
Stone.
is on Real Radio, by
Dan
the
Stone.
way.
Dan Stone is great at what he does.
Okay. So
but
he
that's-
sounds like Dan Stone.
Like a knockoff Timu version, maybe.
Well, Tim, I have a little
I'm sorry. Wait, who's there?
the voice of Orlando City, Tim Barr.
Tim Barr? What are you, a pirate chopping down a tree? Tim Barr! What? That doesn't even sound like a real name.
This is really him.
For
This is-
Orlando City?
This,
Dude, I think you're
hold
great,
on.
by the
Am I-
way.
Oh, thank you. Finally, somebody with some class on this show. They should just kick John Arcee off and put you on. I mean, I still can't believe you guys had another announcer on before you had me on. This is just a slap in the face. What's their house like? What's the recording studio like, Tim?
I am at a loss of words right now. I didn't know you were going to put me on the spot like this. Dude, I was just burying you. And this is
Burying?
This is
What?
uncomfortable.
I thought we were going to have like some mutual respect here. Oh, do we want to go hard? Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at your social real quick. Oh, you used to do wrestling announcing, right? That's cool. Yeah. I mean, your voice sounds like it wrestled a garbage disposal.
You know, Joel, when you spoke earlier about announcers looking like creatures,
Yeah.
that's exactly how I'm picturing this guy right now.
I hate to break it to you, but he looks like a modern day Jack Sparrow.
I party with Jack Sparrow.
Absolutely. I mean, with just as much swagger.
so I have to ask you, Tim, is that if you kind of came at our announcer.
Yeah, regretting all of this right now.
Yeah, and I figured a little.
Fair, he thought you were AI or me.
Yeah. So I just want to let you know that our announcer is in the hunt, dude. He's coming for your job.
You know, you have some. There was a kid. Remember Kids Night?
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a kid come in and we took these auditions, and this kid came in and literally all the little like intricacies, all the little trademarks that I do, I didn't coach him. If anybody's going to take my job, it'll be the kid that filled in for me on Kids Night. Wow. Sorry, Timu Dan Stone. It ain't you, brother. It ain't you. You lost that opportunity to a 7-year-old.
I'm at a loss for words, especially coming from someone that looks like they were wrestling and as a child, in addition to steroids. But every time you scream goal, Tim, it sounds empty and showy, like when Ross and Joel laugh at one of John's jokes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
if I really wanted a good impression of Macho Man getting his back blown out, I would go straight to you, Tim.
Brother, you're amazing. You know what? You are amazing. You have your own little niche. It's working for you. It's like it's like Robin Leach. If Robin Leach sounded horrible,
if Robin Leach was a leech,
gentlemen, welcome.
Yes, absolutely. You sound like a car starting in Pine Hills, and I just wish it wouldn't.
My flavor is not for everybody.
Thank you, announcer man.
It's not, but for what you're the voice of the city, and for one of the gayest cities in the world, I feel like your voice is perfect.
And we're bringing back Tim Vestite.
I promised you, I knew he was going to come at you. Our greatest announcer on Good Sauce is on the phone right now. And I told you, I knew he was going to have some criticism. And I wanted to give you an opportunity. And boy, did you come through. Thank you so much, announcer man.
Wow. Look, I just want to say, Tim, you're a great guy. I appreciate what you do. I'm just jealous that you get to be there. I just want to know what it's like.
Announcer man, thank you so much.
That was incredible.
Absolutely.
You're the best. I'll talk to you later.
Wow. You really screwed me there, buddy.
I'll keep calling you until you put me on the show.
He does that. That's what he does.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Want to be friends?
Incredible. That was the best debate since Trump and Biden.
I did not plan on coming in here and getting ribbed like that. That was Ross. You really stuck it to me on that one.
You know what's really funny is that he's still on the phone.
Yeah, I don't know how to hang up. I'm doing a never mind. Okay, I'll hang up now.
All right, thank you, announcer man. Much love. Peace.
Absolutely.
And he is AI.
Yeah. It's actually.
Thank you. I can't even mock that. I don't. How do you copy that?
I knew he was going to come in hot, but.
Sounds like David Brule.
He sounds like, you know what he sounds like? The perfect fit for this show.
I'll take that.
That's our announcer, and I'm wondering what, do you have favorite announcers? Like, how much do you love? Are announcers passionate about announcing?
Yeah, does game recognize game?
So for me, this went back all the way to when I quickly learned that I was horrible at basketball. I had one coach who pulled me aside and he's like, you can't teach height. So it was his goal to teach me to play basketball.
I thought you were going to say something else because you said the moment you realized. He pulled me aside and he said, you're bad at basketball.
Yeah. Well, that quickly is what it turned into.
If you squint, that's the same sentence.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So he was like, yeah, you can't teach height and I can't teach you basketball either.
You know what's also funny is that you're pretty tall. You're not short, so it's like it's not even a height thing.
No hope for me. So when I realized I couldn't play basketball, I grew up listening to the Chicago Bulls announcer who was like world famous, and then you had Michael Buffer, let's get rid of all of that.
Get ready to rumble.
Grew up mimicking and wanting to be like that if you have a passion for this. So in high school, I was like, hey, let me introduce our starting five, and that kind of just turned into a thing. And
wouldn't mind actually a little bit of that right now if I can also pimp you into another idea. This is just doing it for the peeps. This is what the people want. No one wants this.
This is like when Kobe went to, play in the cages.
Yeah. We have Renato, and Renato's been on record over there in the corner. As you brought up, he's like, is this even...
Three brows over there.
We're trying to always lift each other up. And right now, I would say, Renato once talked about having to eat lunch in a bathroom by himself so he could not have to eat lunch by himself out in the public.
Dude, I was
Got tough.
the announcer in high school. Trust me, I was pretty much eating in the bathroom alone too.
So this is what okay.
Sad picture that I have is that there's 4 stalls and that you're in one and Renato's in the one on the end. You guys could have eaten together.
We could have talked to each other. At least.
Yeah. So what?
Could have been like, hey, guy over there.
I even drilled that hole in the stall for maybe peek over and say hi.
I was wondering though, all right, if I gave you some personal information of Nico Renato that you could like give him maybe just like an announcer.
I get it. It's like
treatment.
dance monkey dance. Okay.
A little bit. That's what I'm asking
yeah.
for. Yeah, that's what I'm asking for.
All right.
But it's more.
How
of
many
a favor.
push-ups can
I'm
you
just
do?
here to perform for you guys.
It's
Got
a gift.
All right.
It's a gift. Hey, listen. We'll freestyle rap right now.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
But I was wondering if I can get like a little announcer for, let's say he's how tall are you?
5'8".
5'8", from Naples, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Any more information?
I'm trying to break 90 in golf this year.
No, they don't ever say that stuff.
Keep going.
I want to have a truck one day.
See why I cut him off?
Yeah. Keep.
Let's see. I want to have another dog so my dog isn't so bored.
Now it's like backstories involved.
Don't you ever play with your dog?
No, I do. I just like I got stuff to do.
Oh my God, your dog doesn't want to play with you either?
No, he wants to play with me all the time.
No, it's inherent laziness. He has a responsibility he doesn't want to deal with, so he's going to get a new responsibility to handle the old
I
responsibility.
was just imagining him eating in his own bathroom at his home because his dog doesn't want to hang out with him.
Yeah.
So this is what you see where I'm coming from here, though, Tim. Like, this is not about me or even really about the show. This is about me trying to help out a friend. Like, if we can get like,
Is this like my first Make-A-Wish?
Yes.
yeah, but
Yes.
Imagine I'm running on the field though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
As like a
Runnings in air quotes.
like he is a professional athlete.
subbing in.
How would
Renato, I want you to hear this as though you're subbing into your own life.
okay.
all right? Maybe, do you want music?
I'm actually looking forward to this because I need something to lift me up.
Yeah. That's what I read it. I picked up on it. I was like,
Yeah.
well, guess what? We have a very special treat for you. I think I can make this happen as long as we have consent. Do we?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to us this evening from his sad little bathroom stall, weighing in this evening at a quite unphysical 187 pounds, standing at 5'8".
That is extremely accurate.
Dressed in green sweatpants and a big baggy sweatshirt. Put your hands together and make some noise for the one, the only, Nico!
Let's get this guy another dog. That was fun.
Yeah, I hope it did something
Thank
for
you so much, brother. I really need that. You'll understand. Like, I don't know if you get an email from me later for like another one. We can work out like a payment plan or something. I don't know. Just to lift me up.
I like how at the end of it faded. It was like a
Did it fade?
sunset.
No, you did a
Like,
great job, bro.
Renato!
I thank you so much, bro.
That was next level.
You know, Reno, anytime, buddy. Anytime.
No,
Anytime you can listen to that one, but don't ever ask me to do it.
I'm actually gonna clip. I'm gonna clip that and
Oh, that-
have it.
yeah,
on
ringtone.
my-
Yeah, that's your ringtone right there, dude.
Renato!
It actually was really good. Like when you started, I was like, whoa, hold on. Okay. I didn't realize it was that level of professional. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you hear announcers and then
There's that.
you hear
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Okay, and then real fast.
I remember literally like the moment that you started doing the Orlando City gig.
Yeah.
I was just there and I heard that and I was like, "What?
Yeah, right.
We're doing this?"
Man, it is
Oh
different.
yeah, because I've been going since Red Jerseys, like Camping World first season. And so to watch the evolution of how the experience of an Orlando City game has, you know, what it's come to now, and you were such an integral part of what it is right now. It's so great.
I genuinely, that means the world to me.
You're part of the culture
It's
now.
true.
It really,
You're part of the
does.
story of a professional
Yeah.
soccer team, football team. For like, I feel like almost obligated to say that because when you talk about culture and you say soccer team, it almost culture and football team feels accurate for my my soccer.
You cannot
part.
imagine what I thought you looked like.
Well, let me tell you.
I'm telling you, like you know, it's like Rafiki, but a person. Like I imagined you as this like creature of a man with like long wispy hair and a big beard and like bones and shells.
All right, so
No, I get haircuts and a spray tan.
And just-
I'm really overdue for
You
one.
showed up and I was like, "Are you about to sell me insurance?"
also, just because I really want people to understand on this episode of what we mean by like this is different. There's no other announcer probably in the country that gets this much creative freedom on the announcement.
Well,
right?
I'll back you on that. When that whole Justin Miram thing went about,
Yeah.
I used to be in this Facebook group that was all PA announcers for MLB, NBA, you know, and it was really cool. And if you think about it, it's never lost on me that, you know, let's say we have 5 big leagues. You have NBA, NHL, MLB, NFL, and MLS.
Yeah.
On average, what, 30 teams per?
Yeah.
So now you're 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Some guys are doing multiple teams. So at the very most, you got 150 people in this entire country that can do what we do. And you have probably millions that want to do it. So it's never lost on me the
Tight
blessing that I have been afforded. But when I was in that PA group,
with that.
with all the PA announcers, the Justin Miram clip went kind of, like I said, like a little viral. And they're all in there. You can't do this. And
Purist.
and I was just like,
all the Bob Costas.
Was it talking shop or were they serious?
oh no, they were serious. It was like somebody had written this rule book, like the Bible of PA announcing, and I was just burned it to the ground. And
That's awesome.
it really was. It made me feel $1 million.
Yeah,
but
that would be an honor.
it really was.
You're the Dennis Rodman of announcers.
and just to prove it, I was wondering if I can get one more dance monkey dance because I am.
There's this guy we hate.
Yeah. No, I want the same thing. Another announcement for Renato, but this time as if he was getting subbed off for the opposing team.
That's like really sad music.
Yeah.
It's a sad life.
Oh, jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaving the field at this time, we say farewell to one of our favorite athletes, number 67, Renato.
What's sad is that he got subbed off 4 minutes after he got subbed in.
I mean, I didn't know how to do that. I'm like, that music was so sad.
Well,
think you
then
did.
I had to match the tone there. But,
no. All right, then. Well,
That was like at a funeral. Like
That's
he's
the cool-
subbed off.
that's the cool thing. This is
but you know, that's how I do kind of when we get a yellow card. I do it with such like sadness of like,
Yeah.
ugh, yellow card and blah, blah, blah. But then, you know, I do a little bit more glee and sarcasm when it's for the away
glorious.
team.
Yeah. Do you ever get it wrong? Do you ever get excited on one of our? Give me some of the goof ups. I'll tell you some of my goof ups.
okay.
I'll go on record.
So I did not grow up watching soccer. I didn't. And now I have a deep appreciation for it, and I love it. So much so that, just to put it in a little perspective, and I'm going to jump to the blooper real quick, but I need to preface it with this.
Oh, yeah.
With my ignorance.
Oh, no, I get it.
You know, I've met with other organizations and other of the big 5, and you know, and one I had a meeting with, and I told both of them, you're like, okay, you know, what's your commitment on doing both? And I was like, my commitment lies with Orlando City. So, and then one of the teams said, okay, well, we're looking for somebody that's more committed to us. And I said, well, I'm not your guy. Because I bleed purple, man. I do. I will be here when you will know I am dead when I am not announcing a game. I've never missed one, never will. I will make plans for my funeral and bobblehead night afterwards.
Just know now, if you ever get strep throat and miss a game, everyone's going to think you're dead.
I want an open. I want an
I'll
open,
never miss.
open casket. I want my kid on, and I want my head to bobble.
So going to the blooper, and now you understand my ignorance. I didn't grow up watching soccer. I really didn't know much about it. I was learning on the job, and now 6 years in, I got
Offsides will
this.
get you. Offsides will get you.
So correction, sir. It's actually offside.
Oh,
singular. I learned that on the job when I announced offsides.
ouch.
And you're the soccer aficionado, dude.
Yeah, but I was talking about all the different.
He was talking about in the plural sense.
Yeah,
You know what it is?
I meant plural, man.
What's that thing where it's like, is it Berenstain Bears, Berenstein Bears?
Yeah.
What's that? Mothman
I believe
Props?
it's actually Berenstein.
So I'm announcing the World Cup match for an event that Orlando City was promoting. And there's thousands of people. It's the championship match. I think it was Argentina and France.
Oh, yeah. So you're announcing
Yeah.
arguably the greatest final in the sports history.
So there's a couple thousand people there. And I mean, South American fans are passionate. I'm family with Argentinians.
That's not a
They
hot
are-
take.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So I get up there and it went to overtime, and Argentina scores. And I start announcing Argentina as your World Cup champion.
Yep.
What? I just thought it was overtime. First goal wins. We're done. Let's start celebrating. I get up on that stage. I take center stage. I start screaming, ladies and gentlemen, your new World Cup champion.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen the old cartoon where they got the hook and
Yes.
they yank the guy off the stage? So the big boss from Orlando City, if he pulled me any harder, my neck would have broke again. He got me off.
Talk about that
stage.
later.
I was like, I heard an again in there.
He got me off that stage so fast, and now if I could have dug a hole and died inside of it, I would have. Yeah. Because I'm like, oh my god. If they lose now, I'm murdered. They're going to murder me. Like, there was a brief discussion of, will I need a police escort out of there if Argentina were to lose? Luckily, they
Tim,
won.
I wish I had been there for you because I know, like, knowing your announcing style, if you had just gone out and gone, I'm sorry.
Whoopsies.
My bad.
Red card me.
Red card myself.
Oh, man. And luckily, they did end up winning.
Oh, thank
Because
God.
you were just prophetic. You were like the groundhog.
Brother,
you saw the World Cup shadow.
I still remember that vividly. That was probably the biggest. That was the level of embarrassment, and like I just wanted to die.
Yeah.
I wanted to die.
It's February, which means you're going to need a date night coming up soon.
It's the date night coming up soon.
The History Center is the best date night in downtown Orlando. There, I said it.
You said it. It's true. It's creative. It's informative. It's a heck of a good time.
They always have some of the best events that's happening here in Central Florida. How about Friday, February 20th from 5 to 9 p.m. History After Dark. Case closed. Ooh. You get to go into the historic 1927 courtroom for this amazing adult-focused evening where you become part of the story. If that's not fun, then you are wrong.
I just want to be part of the story.
Well, then I have the place to be. It's all happening. History After Dark, case closed. That's happening Friday, February 20th, 2026, 5 to 9 p.m.
Your boring nights are history.
4 stories of fun, 4 stories of imagination, 4 stories of the History Center. So check them out, thehistorycenter.org.
thehistorycenter.org.
I don't know if it's my worst goof up working at Orlando City. I'm sure there's other ones, but this one's definitely the most memorable. I do the game ball delivery, right? So like when the ref grabs it and then they put it on the stand, and that's the last thing before the game starts, and it's an epic thing. It's also another opportunity for a sponsor to get in there, and they have like a spokesperson or a fan, and I always get their name. I always walk up to them, and I ask them their names, and I try to get and I'll write it in Rauce language, like phonetically, to make sure that I got it.
Lots of pictures.
And I walk up to this guy. I don't even remember. Dude, it was such a hard last name that I remember getting it, writing it down, got to it, gave it a best. Is a Flar Quadio. And as soon as I said it and the cameras went off, I go, was I close? And he was already saying no. Like he interrupted. He was like, not even close.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And it was embarrassing because it was also like I threw in a couple. We went to Epcot on that pronunciation, dude.
Man.
I went everywhere.
Got to hit him with a, I'm sorry.
Stretch it out and fake it till you make it, brother.
Tim, this is not your first time being on Real Radio.
Yeah, no, I kind of broke in there as an intern.
Well, we've got to talk about Welcome Back.
Brother.
It still exists.
So-
the yellow logo, black font. We both got let go.
Well, I mean, never got really started, but I did the internship there, and I spent some time. I got really lucky. I got to learn under some really great and talented people, and we always laugh. There's some audio from Real Radio that early on in my career with Orlando City, I'm like, if this comes out, I'm out of a job. And we could talk about that now.
What year is
because
this?
This was when it was the year that they were making the jump from the USL to MLS.
Okay.
So 11 years now. So again, it goes back to not growing up watching soccer and all of that. And I want to reiterate before anybody pulls this audio and leaves this part out, I love and have a deep appreciation for what I do now and understanding of the sport.
I think it's even better.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You know?
like it's great, man. And
Never give up on learning a new sport because sometimes it's worth it, you know?
yeah, and I was really ignorant in not taking the time to appreciate what others appreciated. And I think it was more funny to not like it than it was to actually take the time to maybe learn to enjoy it. And now I do love it.
I was like that with reading for so long. For real.
But when they were making that jump, I was interning and I used to be able to sit in on the Phillips file, which was an honor. Like that was, I mean,
classic. Shout out
especially
to
as an intern, like, to be able to, he didn't take interns, and to be able to sit in and work on that show was awesome. And
Shout out Eddie the Shaman.
yeah, Eddie and Jack and Moira and Jana. That was some of the best times of my life.
Yes.
Just sitting in there and being able to shoot the crap with all those guys. And when they made that jump, a lot of soccer talk. And I just thought I was so cool, And I was like,
Oh, I do know about this.
yeah.
I know about this.
So I just want to say again, I love my job. I love Orlando City, and I love soccer.
Yeah, man, we got the TMZ scoop right here.
Sounds like you're about to have a bad Halloween costume.
Part of your radio persona
Correct. Yes.
was
And to be that guy, and to be the counter. And so, I didn't have the kindest of words for soccer and Orlando City and all of that. And we did a whole bit. And I don't know how familiar you guys were with the Phillips file, but they didn't really do bits. I remember somebody pulled me aside and they're like, dude, like, you should be honored because we don't do bits. And the fact that he wants to do a bit with you is huge. And that was never lost on me. And I really appreciated that to this day. So we do a halftime bit at the Predators game where basically one of the Orlando City players will come out and, kick soccer. I knew my role at this point. Like, making fun of the soccer was one thing. But now I think the Celtics were playing the Magic in the playoffs. So I came out in a Celtics jersey. I want everybody to hate me and I want to get Orlando City over, but.
Right.
So I just basically let him kick soccer balls at my head and in my groin.
You got jackass?
you
I got jackass.
That's awesome.
my name's Tim Barr, and these are soccer balls to my nuts.
I was the heel and had to let the baby face get over in the end.
That's awesome.
My name's Tim, and this is Balls to Balls.
My name's Tim, and this is Ball with the Balls.
Yeah, so we always used to laugh. God, if that audio came out, especially like my first year.
Because you're scorching the sport of soccer.
It
dude.
wasn't.
You're
there was
just
nothing
ripping it.
kind. I don't want to repeat now anything I said then, but
Dude, my first time on the radio was making fun of Rauce.
Yeah.
For like a year and a half.
That was a whole bit.
It was a whole bit.
In
and
fact,
it's the exact same intro to Real Radio that you did.
yeah, but is that a bit though?
Oh, dude, it was.
It was under an alias, but sometimes you got to put on a different hat to say what you mean.
It is. So overall, how many days were you on air? Like how many?
Man,
Because you also don't you have like a weird Tampa?
So I was actually supposed to join a morning show in New York, which was going to be like my big break, and
Then you got side skirted.
I'm waiting on the contract. They fly me up there.
I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting.
I've
And
accepted.
let me tell you, the worst part of this story.
That's entertainment.
It wasn't losing the job.
No biz like showbiz.
So I go up there, I spend the week, and I'm like, all right, and now I've made plans to move and the whole thing. I'm like, all right, hey, where's the contract? But that's not the worst part. Not that.
Per the money.
The worst part was having a going away party and then never going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That, my friends, will cause some depression.
I mean, that's a good 6
Then it
months
just
of
looks
therapy.
like you faked.
Oh my, right?
It
Yeah.
just looks like you did. That's an awesome joke to have a going away party and then be like, psych.
And an epic
Look like a
going
liar.
away party too. I mean, the going away party was amazing. And then you just want to go into hiding because every time you see somebody, you're like, wait, why are you still here?
For years.
Yeah.
The better the party, the longer the amount of time you go, I thought you moved.
Dude, what happened?
That's
Like,
why
there-
you just
I want to have a funeral before I die.
That
Just 'cause
bar
I want to
graph.
be at it, and I want to see how everybody reacts. So
I had this conversation last night. True story. That I want to have a funeral before I die.
yeah, I think it's a great idea. I kind of think it should become the new norm.
Crash your funeral.
Yeah, you crash your funeral. Brought to you by Good Sauce.
I always joke around, and again, I just want to say, not everybody thinks I'm as funny as I think I am, but these are real conversations that I have amongst some of us at Orlando City. You know, we're up there in the production room, and we're all on comms, and I think they actually muted me because I won't shut up. But
That's probably true.
Yours is not plugged in.
right, it's really, truly. So I would always ask, I'm like, all right, so like, you know, how many years do I have to put in to have something a little bit more than just my picture on the Jumbotron for 5 seconds? Like, what kind of death do I need to have? Like, I want like a memoriam. Like, you know, like how many years do I have to put in to get like a talking statue?
You want a
you push the button and it says yellow card.
Oh, dude. I mean, we'll start. Guys, GoFundMe. We got to build a Tim.
let's talk about my legacy here.
We
A,
need to
a
get
rotating Tim.
a bronze rotating Tim, talking Tim.
That's an Orlando City joke for all four of you who listen. You know, that's such a deep cut reference. Let me ask you this as well, because I remember, who was I talking to? I forgot who it was, but I walked up to him and I go, yeah, man, do you know Tim? Tim, you got brought up, and then I go, yeah, I know him from Orlando City, and he looks at me and goes, Tim Vestite?
Oh, that was the radio name. That was the intern.
That
was, yeah.
So, was that your
No, that
making?
was the gentleman that the gentleman. My internship was at the Buckethead show, and you know, we grew up in. I grew up in a time, you know, listening to Howard Stern, and
It was different.
So you got like different nicknames as an intern, and you got abused, and you
Oh, it
know,
was always
little-
like, here's
little
Jerry.
hazing is.
Yeah,
you
they'd be
know.
like, come on, Timmy the Pube.
Yeah, right, exactly. And
Here comes Jockstrap.
there was, and I got stuck with Tim Vestite, and
Did you wear a tight vest?
no, so.
You know, real fast, I wanted to ask you this, and I didn't want to forget it. I know I'm kind of going back, but the announcing voice. When I first heard your work as I was a season ticket holder in those stands, I pictured yourself like trying out different ones. Or was it always that from the get-go, strike gold, one and done? Or
Yeah.
did you start like, Orlando City? You know, like you try some. I mean, that was a bad example.
No, dude, I want to keep my job.
Yeah, I'm saying like, but like,
What, I want to sound like you?
come on.
It's like asking, have you guys ever tried doing the podcast in Spanish?
Hey, have you ever sucked?
Well, like tried different voices. They're like, did you have like a little charcuterie board of options that you came up with? And then
No.
you just found that one. It was always like, no, this is the way I'm going. If it works,
Yeah, that was always it. Somebody used to tell me all the time, she's like, "That's your Tim voice," because it's just a whole different, it's a whole different voice, and the Tim voice comes on, and
This is my Tim voice.
yeah,
What I love about what you do is that it's live. Because I've done a lot of voiceover work where it's recorded. So you'll go and do a session and they'll be like, say it 10 different ways.
Yeah.
And I won't know which one they're going to end up picking. And then you have to hear it later or whatever. But it's one take. You get to say it.
Yeah,
And
no,
I think that's
it's-
a whole different skill set. You know, just being able to, whereas voiceovers and commercials and stuff, you can do anything, and the editing decides a lot of it. But you've got one take wonder, and being able to not crumble under that pressure is, you know, something.
I appreciate that, man.
It's real too. I don't.
You
think
guys are making
everybody-
me feel like $1 million.
I got a
today.
question. I got a
I just
question
don't
though.
think people think about the detail of these jobs, and that is a lot of it.
Can I come here I mean, I don't want to get into therapy, but I'm really insecure. So you guys are really helping me out today.
That's
It's
what this is.
It's like Nico's announcement. You get to just listen to this over and over.
Yeah, bro. We'll clip it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I have a question. Do you ever, I would imagine I would if I was in your position, get out of body? Do you ever like just lose it? Like you're so in the zone, Super Saiyan 3 activated, like I'm ready to run through a wall. Let's go, baby.
So To take that ridiculous question and make it kind of serious.
I am now dumber.
I am now dumber for
After listening
having
for that.
I think
Well,
you
you
just
know what
asked
I
me if
mean.
I ever roid rage when I announce.
Essentially.
You ever have to clean up your pants after you rip a name?
No, I will say this, that for somebody that, we all think we all have different anxieties and all of that. And you see everything online where it talks about be present, be present, be present, be present. There is no moment in my life where I am more present than when I'm doing that.
Okay.
Like literally nothing else in the world matters. Whatever's going on at home doesn't, it's in that moment, it is the most freeing present space I could ever possibly be in, if that makes sense.
It's your quarter mile.
It's your. Is that a Fast and Furious quote?
I thought Forrest Gump. I don't know where we were going with this.
Is that Toretto over there? What?
Yeah,
That was
Dominic Toretto.
actually Forrest Gump's audition for Fast and Furious. That's your quarter mile.
Tornado.
You see what I mean? Like, we needed that announcement for Renato. Like, this is above all of us. This is bigger than all of us. That is how you answer that question.
No, I appreciate it.
What do you have a favorite?
Locked in. You described announcing like professional surfers describe, riding a
Amongst
wave.
the chaos,
I am
I'm
there.
Yeah, I guess.
like it.
I mean, listen, you guys do this. I mean, you probably have that same feeling. You guys do your shows. When you guys are performing, you have to be in that moment.
I'm barely present. I'm thinking about several other things right now.
I'm thinking about Ross's hot grandmother I met earlier.
So yes, you definitely met my mother-in-law,
Yeah.
my son's grandma,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna lie. I hate to say this, and I'm gonna say it because you got to bleed on microphones every now and then. As my mother-in-law was leaving my home as she was picking up my son, for she is the babysitter on the podcast days, she looks at me and goes, "Well, Tim is cute," and then she closed the door to her car and left.
I want to come here every day.
And this is after a heroic amount of flirting from Tim, as you have just met my mother-in-law.
I believe the quote was, "Never seen a grandma like that before."
And then another line in front of her was, "It's so cool that you had a kid at 12 years old," which is like a tiramisu Inception-esque compliment.
Yeah, like butter.
I don't know if it was.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
And she said, "I'm single."
Yeah, and
She
then
did
I was
say
like,
that.
Okay, well, let's.
Ross started going, "All right, come on, let's move it along, move it along."
People think I'm BSing, but I'm not BSing. The stuff that comes out of my mouth is true, and I've never seen a grandmother look like that.
Not helping.
Like, literally. But here's the blessing, though. Like, I mean, I was married.
It's a
and
nightmare.
you look at her and your wife, and you get married, and you're like, all right. Then you look at her mom, and her mom's getting up there in age, and you're like, all right, this is what I'm getting into. Bro, Ross.
All right, bud.
Good for you, big dog.
Okay.
They always say.
It's got me talking like a door.
I can't wait for like your son to get a little older and all of his buddies want to come out at your house.
No.
Oh man, I grew up across the street from my best friend, and
Super hot mom.
sister and mom.
Oh, dang.
Older sister and mom.
That guy
Oh,
hit
wish
it.
there was a
pretty.
grandmother there too.
Yeah, and we both had basketball hoops, so we would put them in the cul-de-sac, so we had full court. But everybody wanted to shoot that way.
Yeah.
No disrespect to my mother
Had one of my best friends.
or my older sister.
Middle school, high school.
Wow, this gets deeper the more I break it down.
Best friend, high school, middle school. I mean, he doesn't listen. Smoking hot mom. Everyone knew it.
Wait, he does listen.
I know who you're talking
You
about.
do know who I'm talking about. And was she hot? Scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, yeah.
Not even a number.
Yeah,
Look
not
at
even
that
a number.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm having a hard time with the numbers.
And then everybody.
What's a number?
Everybody had
Top one.
everyone had the same feelings, and it was all kind of like in fun, and everyone knew that like your mom is a smoke show. And then
You mind if I go inside and get a drink of water?
as he was on the baseball team, baseball coach started dating the mom.
Oh.
And everybody's like, the whole atmosphere changed. Like we didn't want to bring it up anymore. There were no more jokes.
They went 0-18 that year.
On purpose.
But her kid played every game and every inning.
Screw that guy. You can't date one of the moms.
Dude, he
That
dated
guy
one of the
sucks.
moms.
He sucks.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the worst part is her kid was the worst player on the team, but played every inning.
Yeah,
First base? Sounds good. Of course. You've got the skill set for it.
yeah, that's so wild. What is that a good thing? I don't want my friends' kids finding my wife attractive.
So why
You have no choice in the matter.
You got a big, you got to big dog them right away though. As soon as they come over.
All right, I'll big dog. Listen here, you little punk ass bitch.
Not like that hard.
Maybe have Joel do it instead.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I'll be like, don't worry, he's gay.
I can't wait for the teenage boys to walk out and be like, yo, some string bean ginger just tried to punk me out.
Yeah, bro.
I have,
Just robbed them.
You guys want some? You guys can't handle the smoke.
dude, in my house, I have two sons, 13 and 16 years old. So I see those boys.
Yeah, they're feral.
And they go to a soccer school. So it's all jocks. And a couple years ago, I started seeing how they were relating to certain moms. And it's really funny. Yeah. Before the voice changes, they start doing it themselves. Hey, Mrs. Wozard. Do you still have Capri Suns? I forgot my water.
Yeah, they're
Like,
just planting waters over at the other house.
Can we have a sleepover? I'm like,
I forgot my GameCube game. It's 2026. Yeah.
I forgot a bra. Can I borrow yours?
Now, there is one aspect of having you, Tim Barr, special guest, voice of Orlando City, but there's also like this massive
Tim Vestite,
geez. Massive. Sorry, but you're back on real radio, and if people are listening, they got to recognize.
That was a long time ago.
Nah, it's back. TVT, baby. We'll cut all this.
I still have the email, and every time I pull it up, it's like my junk email now, and then I'm, oh, God, I'm still sending this thing out. I really need to create a new email.
Yeah, why do you even have that?
I don't know.
I can tell you without a doubt, my favorite memory with Orlando City was our best year and best season, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then afterwards finding out that we had the home game in Orlando for the Eastern Conference Finals after the late game end result. But the year before,
Is that when Schlegel stepped into the goal?
no,
That was
I just.
All right, never mind.
But
Sorry.
that's also a great.
all
memory.
blends together.
Incredible memory, though.
Oh, that was my favorite memory of ever doing what I do. Sorry.
Quick
Go ahead.
story. I saw Schlegel at Typhoon Lagoon Water Park.
And any fun details?
At the bar, we both order Yinglings.
Orlando City center back.
I look over at him and I said, Schlegel? And he goes, And I said, you're my favorite goalie.
Oh,
And he looked at me with a whole different
Great
look.
line.
And the bartender was like, who's he? And I was like, I bought his beer. We cheersed. And he was like, dap me up. And then I said, he's the center back for our team. And she goes, why'd you call him a goalie? And I go, it's a long story.
Yeah.
Right.
And I go, but it let him know I'm a real one.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you know, you know.
And then I ran to my wife. I was like, guess what just happened?
and it's also due to the
I
internet.
would have been so excited.
I was the whole rest of the day.
If you know, you know, and if you don't know, it's easily Googleable. You can definitely find
I'll tell you a
out.
story in a little bit about a player moment that I had, but
But
back to what you were saying, Rauce.
one of my favorite memories and just like insane experiences so far of living in Orlando and being able to pursue entertainment, which also call it for what it is. If it's a good trajectory, you get to experience cool things and hang out with cool people.
Yeah.
I hung out with you after Orlando City beat Atlanta. I believe it was a playoff game a couple years ago. And downtown Orlando,
He hasn't hung out with me since.
I have not.
He's recovering.
And to be honest with you, I can tie one off. I can have fun. I like to go, have some nice drinks at bars. And
You hoop.
I hoop. I
Yeah.
ball out.
I've seen it.
But every
He
time,
puts up stats.
But every time I hoop, I have to financially pay for it. I have never.
Which does put a time limit on it.
I've never experienced anything like going to downtown Orlando with you as we walk into every bar and they go, Tim,
the espresso martini.
Oh, God, I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Oh, wait, I have the
I'm
new
like
name.
Norm,
then.
I think.
Espresso Martini.
Yeah.
That's way better than Tim Best
I mean,
I prefer the voice of City, but you know.
No, our Espresso Martini is the name of this episode.
So I'm so curious. I've always wanted to ask you this, and I'm sorry if it's in front of microphones.
No, I don't.
But how? Why? Why was every single one of my drinks, every single one of you? I don't think I saw cash or card.
Yeah, of course.
exchange.
We're not insinuating
Was
organized
trying to
crime.
get a bunch of people fired.
Yeah,
no. Of course, there was transactions made, but you're probably wondering, like, why? How?
Why? Yeah, every bar.
I grew up in that industry. You know, this is the way I look at it. I've always
You're a
worked.
bar baby?
Yeah, really, honestly. When I was a kid, I lived with my grandparents for a period of time, and they were custodians at a little Irish place. And I'd have to wake up before school and go
Where'd
help
you
them
grow up?
clean it. Up in Boston,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
just outside of Boston in Lynn. One of my big dreams was, we'd wake up at 4:30 or 4 in the morning and go clean the bar before I went to school. And I'm like, man, one day I don't want to be the cleaner. I want to be in it. And I grew up in a time watching Cocktail with Tom Cruise. And it was like, man, being in entertainment, it's just another form of entertainment. Your best bartenders are performers. It's a stage. And
Oh, for sure.
when I would train people in that industry, that's what I try to teach them. That's how I was taught. You're performing, and being a performer just came natural. So when I moved to Orlando, I got into that industry and just really had to come up in it and working all the different aspects of it.
And so you kind of just have the respect of the bar staff of a city.
Maybe. If we were taking phone calls right now, you might get some differing opinions on that.
Yeah. Anybody cool has those people too. You know?
And then I've always thought this was weird, is that like when I first met you, right, we hit it off, we become good friends, and then I go, oh my God, all right, so we have Orlando City in common. We have a real radio history in common. This is on real radio as we speak right now. And then you also have a theme park history of working at Universal.
Yeah, one of my favorite gigs ever.
Which was?
Hosting Fear Factor. I was also the Terminator, but hosting Fear, I wanted to be a game show host. I wanted to be an announcer. Like when I was growing up, I wanted to be Carson Daly. I wanted to host TRL. I wanted to be Mark Summers from Double Dare. I wanted to be a game show host. I wanted to host and MC and all of that. And so when I got that gig at Fear Factor, it was like performing at Madison Square Garden every day. I loved it. Loved it.
And then you got to make people just do terrible things to their body. You just be like, eat that scorpion.
And eat it. Funny about Fear Factor 2 is there was another example of them allowing me to be me.
Yeah.
The other guys, not to take a Frady, I love him.
Oh my God, that's so what? Have we talked about that?
Kevin
Do we
Frady?
know that we have that same friend?
No. I mean, I'm
my
sure we
God.
have a lot of mutual friends, but
Same.
like Bob, he was one of the regular guys there. He was great, but they were different than me.
Yeah.
And kudos to, again, that team.
Just an observation, Tim. Everyone's different than you.
Thank you. We're all different.
No, like you. No.
Yeah, thank you. I am one of one. Trust me.
Yeah.
I am an anomaly.
That's why I mean, I don't want to give you the award yet because we haven't printed it out, but it feels very top 10 Orlandoan when it just comes to.
I'm loving this double Rushmore of Orlando.
Yeah, we're on the
10
hunt.
heads.
We're gonna print your head out and then tape it to a spike.
Maybe that's what the Ross mask is the beginning of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would only
just
feel
took a
comfortable
spot.
on that Mount Rushmore if you were up there too.
Yeah.
Renato, not so much.
I'm cool.
Someone's got to. Hey,
I'm used to it.
someone's got to look at it.
Yeah.
That's like the guy who painted the Last Supper. There was no other chair. They're like, why don't you just paint it?
I don't even put myself in the thumbnail.
Renato, you're the guy always taking the picture.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm
yeah.
cool with that.
True.
no, that's what he loves.
It's my happy place.
Yeah. He's in the shadows.
Three brows behind the camera.
Always the bridesmaid.
That made it
never the
weird.
bride.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Should play that sad music again.
Tim, thank you so much for joining us.
And thank you for voicing our favorite soccer team.
and thank you for sharing some little insights on what makes announcing special for you.
And thank you for hitting on Ross's mother-in-law.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we're done here. All right, so
Thank you, guys.
that's episode.
Speaking of which, shout out wives and mothers.
Shout out to wives and mothers, but not the way Tim does.
Grandma, you can call me. My phone number is 689.
Hey, all right, Mini Mo Masters. You can still get visitor tickets. Leesburg, March 7th, rosscomedy.com, Nico Renato, Joel Warren, Tim Barr. Bye.
Entered on the go.
Just call Mo.
Yellow card.
Hey, it's Ross.
And Joel.
The first time we met attorney Mo DeWitt from justcallmo.com, I figured we'd just talk about normal stuff.
I'm not a lawyer, so I figured we'd just talk about marketing or just something casual like that.
No, but the first thing that left his mouth was, let me see your insurance.
Do you have uninsured motorist coverage?
And that's when we knew, okay, this guy's a little different. Mo doesn't just wait until something goes wrong to care.
He makes sure you're covered in case something goes wrong. He wants you to be protected before life goes sideways. So if you've been in a car or motorcycle accident and the insurance company just is not helping, call Mo.
Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com or 1-800-CALL-MO, Orlando's injury attorney.